Welcome to Secrets of the Pros, the how-to guide for professional wedding video. First up is our legal disclaimer, which you can read later when you download this guide at the link we will provide at the end of this video. Then we have a photo of our wedding videographers themselves. 20 years of experience has gone into this guide. Simply because I'm not sure how this text in the blue background is going to show up on the video, I'm just going to read it for you. When planning and executing a wedding video, the process is akin to constructing a masterpiece where every detail matters, from capturing the fleeting emotions of the day to ensuring the technical elements contribute to the overall quality. Video and audio is both an art and a skill. It involves a careful balance of preparation, technology, and creativity. The audio and video components must harmonize perfectly, as these are not merely recordings, but encapsulations of memories that will last a lifetime. To achieve this understanding of the intricacies of the audio clarity, video composition, and lighting is paramount. And the choices made during this setup will determine the success of the final product. There are many pitfalls along the way for the inexperienced. We shall begin to investigate those now. But first, let's take a look at the structure of our guide itself. If you'll notice on the right side of the screen with a green background is the word index. Click on any one of these chapters to read. The chapters are labeled 1 through 7. 1 is start preparation early. 2, equipment considerations. 3, audio. 4, the video. 5, the setup, and this refers to at the church. 6, the post-production after the wedding footage has been shot. 7, the highlight video, which is just a little fun thing that you can do with the footage taken from the reception and wedding cut together to music. So let's click on audio. Here we are in the audio section. This tells you all about wireless microphones, the do's and the don'ts, etc. When you're ready to go back to the top and select a new chapter, simply click back to the top. Then scroll back down to the index. The guide is simple and straightforward and easy to use. Okay, I want to briefly touch on each chapter. I'm not going to go into detail. That's what downloading the guide is all about, and you'll have a hard copy that you can refer back to and take to the church with you when you go for your first visit. Let's start with Chapter 1, Start Preparation Early, which means you want to contact your wedding facility early in the process to find out if they allow cameras, check out the lighting, the sound, will the air conditioner be running, is it loud, etc. But we'll get into that in the audio. For now, you want to just be aware of things like maybe wall plugs. Check out the wall plugs. If any of your equipment uses 3-prong electrical plugs and the church only has 2 prongs, well, that's not something you want to find out the day of the wedding. You won't be able to plug your equipment in. There are adapters that you can buy to take care of that problem. Now moving on to Chapter 2, Equipment Considerations. There are 3 paragraphs here, but I'm not going to read them to you. You can read them when you download the guide at the end of this video. But there is a quick list here that we can take a look at. Clean camera lenses. Have fresh batteries. Have plenty of recording media. Check any wires or cables for broken connectors. If you have a meter, check wires for continuity. Test the microphones for clarity. If using tape, test the camera mechanisms for sluggish tape loading and unloading. Test camera mechanisms such as the video and audio quality. Have a bag of tools, be ready for anything. Have accessories and supplies such as tape, lens cleaning pads, etc. Chapter 3, the audio. Now this is where we want to talk about microphones. We only need 1 microphone on the groom, but if you're the type of person that wants to hedge your bet, put 2 microphones on the groom just in case of equipment failure. We don't put them on the bride. Her dress is white and most of these microphones are black. They usually won't conflict with the groom's tuxedo. Like I said before, you can download it and read it in your own leisure, plus have that hard copy. Chapter 4, the video. There's not a lot to say here because most people are kind of intuitively savvy to video. They can look at the image and see if it looks good. There are a few things, though, that I might mention here. One being the white balance of the camera. If you have a manual white balance, I suggest you use it and make sure that the bride's dress is going to be white. Chapter 5, the setup. The important thing to note here is when you get to the church, be as prepared as you can possibly be for unloading your equipment, getting it into the church, getting it set up, etc. Like I said before, download the guide so you can make notes on your hard copy. Chapter 6, post-production. Post-production is where we take all that we've done so far and attempt to put it together as a finished product. At this point, what we have is what we've got. Whether any of the footage is bad or not as good as it should be, we have a lot of work to do. Nothing worse than finding out the bride's dress is blue or green because we did not white balance. There is one last thing I would like to look at. Down here is a link in the guide, and this is in the guide. You just click on this link to watch the professional video.
Through all the changes of our lives.
With this ring.
And now for your perusal, we have a video that was produced by amateurs. I think you will see the difference.
Maybe seated.
Well, that's it. I hope this helps. Just download the guide from the link below. And thank you for watching.